With over 400 participants in the survey, Lianne Garcia says many working caregivers struggle to find suitable and affordable activities for their children. She appeared on the Gibraltar Today programme on Radio Gibraltar.
The survey showed that in most families, both parents have to work. The cost of everything is increasing, so we have to work. And when they're young, especially, the kids are only going to school 3 hours a day during term time, so obviously extended time off in summer, Christmas, etc.
And it gets hard for parents, doesn't it?
And it gets hard. So obviously it's good for the economy for everyone to go back to work, but it just becomes a bit of a logistical nightmare. And I've spoken to lots of friends and parents about this, and everyone was saying it would be great if we had some help. And around the world, around Europe and many other places, this is something that exists. It's often referred to as Wraparound Care. So basically, the schools assisted by the government, but also contributed by the parents. So it's not necessarily a free-for-all. There's an element of contribution.
Sure.
They open a little bit earlier and keep the kids a little bit later through structured activities. And you can just sign up and say, look, 3 days a week, I'd like to be able to pick up my child at 5 instead of at 1 or at 3 or whatever time they may finish. Or I can drop them off at 8 before my shift starts, just that extra half an hour.
Outside St. Joseph's School, we spoke to waiting parents and grandparents and asked them if in their eyes there were enough after-school activities for children.
I'm a grandpa myself, so I do respect everybody has their own household, so they have to manage themselves depending on grandpas or whoever. But yes, there should be more care, and there should be more facilities as well.
Well, I think all out-of-school activities are good for children. Most of them do have out-of-school activities, like playing football or whatever, sports, dance. So maybe crafts would be good.
Well, it depends on the parents of the children and what situation they're in, you know. I suppose that working parents, for example, you know, they need more help. But I'm sure there must be something to help parents, you know, with two parents who are working and not just depend on their grandparents to get the kids. Because that's something very common in Gibraltar, that, you know, couples go to work and they depend on their grandparents to come and collect their children.
Well, I think there's a lot of things to do for young people outside. You have youth clubs, you have lots of sporting activities as well. At the Market of Shoal, we have an amazing library for children and for young people to attend. So I think in my opinion, there's enough things to do.
The Wraparound report is available to view in full on our website.